February the 17th, 1995. This is the conclusion of the scientific log of Dr. Miles Hawkins. Sadly, Dr. Hawkins is not here to tell the story himself. He has left it to me, his colleague, John Stonebreak, to speak for him. And I don't know how to begin. So many years, so much to remember. Miles, how can I do this? How can I find the words? Who will be listening anyway? I must complete the record. The tragedy has come full circle. Perhaps deep in our hearts we always knew it would. From the moment a sniper's bullet put him in a wheelchair, a strange destiny seemed to take control. Out of it grew the mantis. Now that destiny had spoken and the circle has closed. The final chapter began in the chrysalid, as we streaked high above the earth.
Something's wrong. Check the engine temperature.
My God. That can't be right.
What is it?
We're pegged in the red. We're over-accelerated.
Hey, what's going on up there? I thought this was just a routine flight.
Nothing's ever routine at 850 miles an hour, but we can handle it. Miles, I'm going to start looking for clear landing zones.
Wait a minute. I'm taking her up.
Guys, I'm getting sweaty down here. Did I hear up? Up means you'll just have further to fall.
If we can climb another 8,000 feet before we lose power, we might gain enough altitude to glide back to the mouth of the seapot.
Listen up, Doc. The vertical thrust indicator shows a current reading of 52,000. Now it's 54, 55.
We've got to climb higher. We need more altitude.
60. Okay, Doc, that's it. She's reached vertical threshold.
Well, did we make it?
Hang on, John. We don't have enough power to make it back to the seaport. We're going to have to try a forced landing. We should make it just below the snow line. 20, 25 miles max.
All right. Head 220 degrees. There's a mountain valley with a stream running through it. Topography map says it's lightly forested.
Hey, can't you guys just bail out?
Too many trees. I'm going to try for that small clearing on the right. Taylor.
Yeah?
If the worst should happen, I want you to seal off the seapot. I don't want this technology to fall into the wrong hands. You understand?
Yeah.
My God!
Brace for impact! Taylor!
Doc! Stonebreak! Hey, guys! Salvage to Dr. Hawkins, come in. If you read me, key your headset. Come on, give me some Morse code. Or something. Come on, guys, talk to me here. Stonebreak, Dr. Hawkins. Acknowledge, over.
Give me your hand, John. Are you all right?
Yes, except for my ankle, I think so.
Can you put any weight on it?
No.
Well, we're alive.
I guess this means we don't get full credit on our frequent flyer miles.
Damn, ants.
This better be good, Taylor. I'm supposed to be on a 24-hour stakeout for a murder suspect.
Do the words crash and burn mean anything to you? Stonebreak and Dr. Hawkins were out test driving the Chrysalid, and they went down. Is that good enough for you?
Oh, my God. Are they all right?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out.
Why don't you tell me on the phone?
Yeah, right. Just start blabbing about the Mantis on some cell phone frequency that anybody can intercept.
All right, that's enough. Just tell me what happened.
All right. I was talking to them just like I have a million times before, right? They were over the Northwest Territory, and that's when I heard something go wrong.
What is it?
It's a tracking device on the exoskeleton. They're alive.
Okay, good. Give me the coordinates. I can have an air rescue mobilized in half an hour.
No, no way.
No, they're out in the middle of nowhere. They may be hurt. You don't want me...
But we're not blowing the Mantis's cover, okay? I got orders.
Well, then what do you suggest we do?
I suggest that we get moving.
Okay.
There. It's just soft tissue damage. You're lucky.
What a novel interpretation. What's the matter, Miles?
Something's wrong with the optic regenerator. Images aren't fully phasing.
Oh, it's probably your calibration processor. Take off the headgear. I'll see if I can fix it.
Not until we're safe.
Safe? Safe from what?
It's going to get very cold and dark very soon. We'll have to find shelter.
What is it, Miles?
Thought I heard something.
Look, what supplies do we have?
Wire, tools, fuses, and the radio, but it's damaged beyond repair. It won't send or receive.
Well, we only need the battery. We can rig out something to recharge the exoskeleton.
Where would I be without you, John?
This hour, sitting in an easy chair, sipping cognac. You know, the person I feel sorry for, Savage. He probably thinks we're dead.
Yeah, that's right. Listed as a personal day. I'll be in the day after tomorrow. Oh, and do me one more favor. What's the number for Mountain Air Rescue? 59. Okay, got it. Thanks, Terry. I owe you. I know his identity's a secret, Taylor, but how are you going to feel if they die in the time it takes us to get to them? What if we can't find them?
Oh, we'll find them.
What is all this?
Survival gear. You think you can carry all that weight?
Yes.
Uphill?
Yes. Look, Taylor, this is not some weekend trip for you to test all your toys from LL Bean.
Hey, it gets cold and wet out there. You want to freeze, that's fine with me, but I'm going to be prepared. Now, I checked this map, and there's a fire road that circles around the crash site. This stuff can keep us alive for days. I went camping out there less than a month ago.
Part of Miles' geological survey team?
Yeah, part of a wild weekend.
Uh-huh. Come on, let's go already.
We'd make much better time if you'd let me carry you.
Your batteries will run down faster the more you exert yourself.
Nobody's looking, John.
I'm not being carried, all right? End of subject, okay? What is it? Miles?
These optics must have been much more damaged than I thought.
Describe it.
It's as if something was moving, but I can't really see it. When we stop for the night, we'll have to take this apart.
Maybe not. I've seen the same sort of thing myself, twice now. Like the distortion waves from a hot car engine.
Why didn't you say something?
Well, I thought I was experiencing some sort of mild concussion from the crash.
John, take a look at this. Lightning couldn't have toppled this tree.
Ah, yeah. No scorch marks or sign of a fire.
I had a cat who did this to a table leg once. Mountain lion?
Let's hope so.
Look, you've less than 30 minutes before you run out of power.
It'll be dark before then. We have to find a shelter against the wind. Wait a minute. Look at this. Tracks.
Well, at least they're headed in another direction.
We're being stalked.
Stalked? How do you know?
I sense its breathing. Caught flashes from its body heat. It's very, very large.
Are you sure?
It's been crisscrossing us for the last hour and a half. Staying behind hills, trees, out of sight. I wasn't sure until now.
Well, big cats, they like rocks and cliffs. Maybe this is a bear.
2 tracks. It walks upright.
Upright? What walks upright this far north? What is it?
I don't know. I'm going to try for a dart. We're going to have to wait it out here.
Are we getting close yet? How long is this gonna take, Savage?
Jeez, Lieutenant, you sound like a 6-year-old. Just relax. It's around the next corner here. All right, we're 3 miles from the crash site.
That's less than an hour's hike.
Yeah, right, take a look, it's all uphill. We need some daylight and a full night's sleep.
What? They could be dead by then.
Look, according to the tracker, Doc is still moving. He's 6 miles from the crash site. Don't worry, you wouldn't go anywhere without Stonebreak.
Wait a minute, if you can track him with that, why don't we just get him on the radio?
It's 2 different signals, and I'm getting nothing but static from the radios. Don't worry, as soon as we get onto some flat land, we should be able to reach his headgear receiver. But not tonight, all right? Come on. I got it.
My power is almost out.
I think I hear a stream nearby. Maybe we can find shelter on the other side.
If they have trouble following us through these trees. Almost out of power. Laser!
It's working, Miles. Seems like it's retreating. Thank God.
Look! Over here, Miles. Thank God. Civilization.
A cabin.
Hello! Anyone there?
Somebody must be around.
I'll take my chances with anybody over that thing.
Well, what the hell was that thing, Miles?
I don't know. But it doesn't seem to be coming toward the cabin.
Which makes it smarter than you. Who are you guys?
My name is Miles Hawkins. This is John Stonebreak. We're lost and unarmed.
Ain't supposed to be any military up here.
We're not. We're scientists.
You move, I'm gonna blow his head off.
My friend is a paraplegic. The experimental suit he's wearing allows him to walk.
You better not be lying to me. What are you doing way up here?
Our small plane crashed in a meadow several miles south of here.
We were looking for a place to weather the night when some kind of animal began stalking us.
What did this animal look like?
We couldn't see it clearly.
What did he sound like?
Like a bear with a head cold. A roaring, trumpeting sound.
He's a hunter. He likes meat.
You've seen it?
No. He's pretty near invisible. I found the carcasses of grizzly bears torn to bits in the glacier flows. You city boys know anything about grizzlies?
They're strong, vicious fighters.
Mm-hmm. But this here creature sneaks up on them and kills them in seconds. He's taken over this territory, and anything in it's just a hot lunch to him.
I remember reading about a hunting party that disappeared up here last summer.
Oh, yeah. Hunters, skiers. Harvey takes them all.
Harvey?
Named him after Jimmy Stewart's rabbit. Invisible.
Tell us about that.
He wants to know about the invisible creature. I'll tell you what, boys. How about tomorrow morning I take you out and show you?
Lieutenant, you are doing great. If I could just make one suggestion, it would be, can we go maybe a little faster?
Don't let me hold you up. I can wait back in the truck and be very comfortable.
Savage to Dr. Hawkins, do you read me? Stonebreak, come in. Yeah, we gotta get closer.
Where's the crystal from here?
A couple 100 yards above the crest. Come on, we're almost there.
guys making it okay? It's just a little bit further. I was in the army once with some old fellas who could use a suit like the one you're wearing to help them walk again.
Vietnam?
Yeah!
I hope one day this technology will be available to everyone.
Oh, that sure would be a great thing. Well, boys, we're here. Follow me. Hope you don't mind petrified bat guano. Now watch your step. This is the front edge of the Cholak Glacier.
Isn't that about 30 miles north of here?
Above ground, yeah. Down here, the ice never melts. These caverns filled up who knows when. Been frozen ever since.
Oh, my God.
Harvey's a killing machine. He drags his victims down here and eats them.
Oh, so glad we came.
When glaciers move, they pick up tons of rocks and earth. Stuff like this is everywhere in the ice, so you don't pay no mind. Except one day when I came down here. And I found this.
This was melted from the inside.
Damnedest thing I've ever seen. It stank real bad, too.
Miles, you know what this is?
A cocoon. Harvey came from a prehistoric cocoon.
Yeah, there's no blood in the cockpit. Looks like they stripped it of everything they'd need out here.
The footprints are close together and Stonebreak's left leg's bearing most of the weight. He's injured.
They teach you that in Girl Scouts?
Police Academy. Try the radio again.
Savage to Dr. Hawkins and Stonebreak, come in. You read me? Now, these mountains are blocking the signal.
They're miles away and moving. We could chase them for days.
Okay, now what if...
Taylor, this isn't a game. They could be lost and seriously injured.
I know that.
Well, then let's get back to the truck, and I'll call for an
No,
air
wait
search.
a minute. Now, let me just try something first. If we use the chrysalid as an antenna, that might boost the signal enough to reach the radio in Doc's headgear.
That trail I was telling you about takes you between these ridges. Keep the sun on your right, you'll hit a copper mine outfit in about 2 days' time.
I'll need to recharge fully before we start. The power cell I took from my craft was damaged, and we've depleted it severely.
Well, you're welcome to spend another night. It's probably better if you leave in the morning anyhow. There's just one thing I'm asking you. Don't tell nobody about what's up here.
Mr. O'Bannon, as scientists, we're very interested in this creature.
Yeah, I know. When the word gets out, every weekend warrior with a Winnebago is going to want to stop by and take pictures and leak in the woods.
How long have you been up here?
19 good years.
Alone. There must be some way to study the creature and not ruin what you love about this place.
Afraid not, Doc.
Oh, it's no use. Power cell's absolutely shot.
I won't make it a quarter of a mile with the juice I've got left.
Fellas! Hook her up to this!
You've got a generator?
1956 Briggs and Stratton. I salvaged it off a wrecked-up fishing boat.
Does it work?
Why didn't you tell us you had power?
You didn't ask.
This thing, Harvey, what do you think it is?
All I can tell you is it's big enough to be a small dinosaur.
That's a fascinating idea. All of our knowledge regarding dinosaurs is wholly based on skeletal reconstruction.
You know, jellyfish are primitive animals. Some completely transparent, even their internal organs.
Could it be possible that some dinosaurs were invisible to the naked eye?
I can tell you what his skin feels like. You think it'd be all scaly, but it ain't. Feels like a kid glove, smooth and oily.
You touched it?
He tried to make dinner out of me once. I played possum. When he wasn't looking, I got away. Guess you could say he knows what my skin feels like, too.
Come in, Dr. Hawkins, if you read me, acknowledge. Come in, Dr. Hawkins.
Taylor?
Doc, is that you?
Where are you?
At the chrysalid.
You're where?
At the chrysalid. Well, you guys had a nice little wipeout, huh? How's Stonehenge?
He's fine. How did you get there?
We walked. Glad to hear your voice, Miles.
Leora.
Do you need us to come and get you?
No. Listen to me. Stay right where you are. Don't go into the woods. Don't move.
Why? What's the matter?
There's an animal out there. He may be stalking you.
I've got my gun.
I know this is hard to understand, but your gun may not make any difference. Just stay put. I'm on my way.
This ain't a very good idea. It's a full moon tonight. Harvey hunts in the full moon.
He's right. The exoskeleton is only partially recharged.
My sensors should pick up the creature's body heat against the cool air. I'll be all right.
I still wouldn't go out there.
I don't have a choice. These are my friends, and they'll be helpless if he attacks.
Doc's leaving the cabin now. It shouldn't be long.
Why didn't he tell us what kind of animal it is?
Well, at least let me go with you.
As what? Bait?
Yeah, be careful, Miles.
I'll be back as soon as I can. Jaws. Incredible. More pressure than I would have thought possible.
O'Bannon shot it. It's probably wanted off to die.
No. All I did was make a hungry animal mad. But he'll be back. Harvey likes a challenge.
Come in, Miles. Can you hear me?
Maybe his radio is down again.
He said he'd be here 6 hours ago.
All right, what do you think we should do?
We have 3 options. Go forward, go back, or stay put.
All right, we go back to the truck and radio for help.
Radio's completely out. Optics are at less than half power. Computation relays are blown.
O'Bannon said the creature's hide was supple. If it is thin-skinned, that would explain why shotgun blasts at least bother it.
Are you listening? Look at the exoskeleton. That thing can bite through polymers designed to withstand free-fall entry from orbit.
It's vulnerable, John. Dangerous, yes, but vulnerable.
Look, you're barely recharged. I can't repair things here. It's lunacy for you to risk encountering that creature again.
What would you have me do, John?
Don't go back to the chrysalid. Follow O'Bannon's route to the copper mine. Get help.
It's a 2-day trip. You may all be dead by then.
You've seen what it can do. Next time, it will tear you apart.
I can't run away and leave Leora and Taylor to be killed.
I can't ask you to go with me.
I can get you to your friends faster. Harvey ain't gonna eat me. I'm part of the terrain. My gun makes a lot of noise. You know how to use that, Mr. Scientist? Want to know the best way to hit him? Wait till he grabs you. That way you know where he's at.
Hold on the fort for us, John.
Yeah, maybe it is gone. I mean, we haven't heard anything for a while now.
What was it?
I don't know. You know, bear or mountain lion or something.
What the heck was that?
What's the matter?
I thought I saw something.
What?
Nothing. It was blurry. I guess I caught an eyelash. Come on.
He came this way,
Yeah, old Harvey knows all the shortcuts.
but I don't see any blood trail.
No, you won't. He heals fast.
We're being followed.
How close?
John, what are you doing here?
Well, you know, it doesn't really hurt that much, and in fact, it only swells up when I sit.
You get spooked being alone?
Oh, of course not. Well, no, I just thought you might be in need of my services.
Yeah. I know how you feel. Harvey can do that to a man.
Well, we're getting close to the chrysalid. Let me give you a hand.
Oh, man, what is that thing?
We gotta get out of here, Taylor.
No, we'll never make it back to the truck before dark. What?
felt something. Like warm air.
Nothing left I can use to recharge the exoskeleton. I have 3 hours remaining at most.
Gotta get you back to the cabin.
No. Harvey knows that route.
He'll wait till dark and he'll attack us on the way.
So what are we gonna do?
We'll try for the truck.
The truck?
Tell O'Bannon where you left it.
It was a dirt road off that way about a mile or two by a creek bed.
Silkus Wash.
Can you get us there?
Sure. We're not gonna make it before nightfall.
I'll get a fuel cell off the chrysalid.
What for?
Well, if we run into Harvey again, we can use the fuel cell to produce a chemical-based electrical charge. Hopefully strong enough to stun Harvey and help us make an escape.
Is it following us?
I'm not detecting anything, but then again, my electronics are in bad shape.
Well, maybe we're leaving its territory.
I wouldn't count on that. Harvey's a hunter. Tasting blood's like an appetizer. Makes him want the whole steak.
You think it's possible to catch this monster without killing it?
Hopefully, we won't have to make that choice, Taylor.
Well, good. Maybe I won't have to get a rabies shot.
Well, dead or alive, every zoologist in the world's gonna want a piece of this.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. I suspect there are a lot more of his kind still frozen in the ice.
I knew there was a reason I didn't like camping.
There's your truck.
Thank God.
Well, this is where I'll be leaving you.
Are you sure you won't come with us?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Cities suck.
Harvey's angry. He might decide to hunt you.
It might come down to that. These hills are mine as much as they are his, and I'm staying.
Thank you for all your help.
Wasn't so bad having a little company.
For a change.
Well, you all better get moving.
Thanks.
I know that you keep to yourself for a reason. I have my own reasons for keeping certain things quiet. But if you ever need a favor of any kind, please, don't hesitate. It's Hawkins Technologies.
Thanks, Doc. I appreciate it. Who knows, maybe someday I'll take you up on it.
Stop it!
I love you, Leon.
You too.
Today, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, under a cloudless sky, we laid Miles Hawkins and Leora Maxwell to rest, as I believe they would have wanted. They are side by side. Those who love them know the truth of their heroism. Now, the record is complete. This room under the ocean, and all the secrets it holds, will be sealed. Tonight I leave for the Orient. It is my intention never to return. But should someone else enter this room and view the record, let it be known that out of one man's pain came a force for good that stood against darkness. And for the rest of my life, I will be proud to say that Miles Hawkins, the Mantis, was my friend.